Boom. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back round two. Round two. Well, let's give everybody a minute to pop in. Okay. Also, we put the invite out there. Let's see if my man comes on. We are live right about now. What's happening, everybody? Come back. Tune in. That's right. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We on and live. Give everybody a minute to get back to it. What's up, everybody? PhD Youth Sports very own. I am the professor, aka Skybox Bully. We're back, part two, talking about the money grabs. What people considering money grabs? What is it? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? We've put the extension out there to hopefully invite in our very own friend, Mr. Curtis Reese. We'll see if he jumps in. Put the invite out there. But in the meantime, in between time, we right back to it. Don't like that glare at all. Oh, we can't do that. Oh, we can't do that. Hold tight. Nah, we ain't about to do that. We ain't about to do that. Can't have it. Can't have it. Oh, we wait for none other than Curtis Reese to come in the building. Listen, let me know what, everybody was talking about earlier. Here we go. And Shaq back. Shake him, Shaq. Hey, let me tell you, man, the one thing I like about a lot of y'all, man, is how the inboxes and keep me laughing all throughout the week. Shout out to the young student athlete last week who everybody went and represented on his birthday, man. That was some solid work. I saw a lot of the pictures and the videos and all that stuff come through. That was it. Don't be like that, Kevin. Don't be like... The mommy lead started the discussion. It said the quarterback was snuck. Oh, is that where it all came from? I don't know what's up there. Kevin, what's going on, Papa? Talking about too fancy. This the low budget part, right? All that hey man, you talking about all that equipment. And hey, listen, I'm by myself, Jesse. I'm by myself. How you been doing, Jesse? Oh, there you go. Hold on. He say he's in the green room. He ain't in the green room. Hold on. I gotta go to the. Hold on. I think I gotta go to the green room and go get him. Do I have to go to the green? Yes, I did. Look at that. he said, don't do it yet. Hold on 1 minute. I done went to the green room and got him, y'all. He's getting this stuff together. All right, ladies and gentlemen, listen. One brother brother and sister. So hello to my big sis, Miss Kia Reese. Extended hello, because I know she right there behind him. I ain't even gotta wonder.
She in the other room. She in the other room.
Y'all can argue with your mammy. That woman stand behind her man. I'll tell you right now, you try something with him, you're getting hit with something from behind. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce none other than the founder, the creator, the owner, the man who runs it, doing concessions, doing this, doing that. None other than my guy, Curtis No Crease Reese from Battleground in the building. What's up, Nate?
All right, so first of all right, so the crease, that's my brother. Reese in the crease, that's Joseph. That's the one who do the hockey.
It sure is. I do that every time too. I do that every single time.
No, but man, I already know, man. But y'all already know it's the armchair quarterback, Coach Reese, man, from Battleground Youth All-Star Game. Man, appreciate you having me on.
Always, man. Listen, okay, so you're in on part one. You're listening to what some of the people were saying. As a representative of an all-star game and tournaments that you do throw, what are people talking about? Somebody said earlier on here that it was because somebody got snubbed out of a quarterback position. That's why everybody starts calling it money grab, and this is how the conversation came about. What's your take on it?
Woo. All right, so let me start from the very beginning, because you've been rocking with me from the very beginning, and we talking about before Battleground. Like, a lot of people don't know, I've got one of the oldest bowl games, preseason games around here. Like, they have no idea. Like, they see it, but they don't even know to come. When you guys were Woodland, when y'all were Woodland.
Yep, Woodland Wildcats.
Yep, Woodland Wildcats. After y'all changed from the Ducks, y'all came, y'all played some elite level competition 2 years in a row.
Yep.
Some national teams that were in the area that people had no idea that, hey, we have really good football in Savannah, and a lot of people are just finding out, like, about the River Boys and all of that. So Border Bowl, Battleground, Catch 22 does Border Bowl. We getting ready to do the 16th annual Border Bowl here in 26.
Yeah. Jeez.
It's a bunch of numbers. I just got to go through it.
That's a long time though. But that one in particular, there was no staying. There was just these guys coming down, and you were putting something together just to get the competition, iron sharpening iron type of deal, and these guys playing. Now we're talking about all-stars. How does your event run, and what makes your event different?
Man, listen, Battleground started 2018 with the winter event. It's now called the Winter Showcase, but it was just Battleground Youth All-Star Game. And the reason why I started it, because I coached 20-something years high school, between high school and middle school football and basketball. So I've been on multiple levels. Also, while coaching youth football, I was coaching high school and middle school, all three at the same time. And taking my son to other events and taking other kids to older kids, the high school kids, to events just like these all-star events is what started me, because I went to a couple and I'm like, hey man, some were on point, some weren't on point, but we didn't have anything like that in this area between Miami and Virginia Beach. I think the year before I started, Showtime started. I started I started 18. I think Showtime started in 17. And then D1 Savage event, I think, started in like 17 or 16 or 17. So these roughly are really everything is really fairly new when it comes to youth football. And so I wanted to make sure that we had something in this area of the low country, the 843 and the 912. Because what a lot of people didn't understand is I coached over in South Carolina while living in Georgia.
Living in Georgia, yeah, that's right. That's right.
And so we just needed something for exposure to kind of help get kids' names, or potentially get kids' names on the map earlier. And I saw this was the avenue of approach. And the All-Star game, the first couple of years, it was like, hey, it's an All-Star game. It's going to be open to anybody and everybody who thinks their kid is an All-Star. And by the grace of God, we have gotten a lot of great players. And when I say between Miami and Virginia Beach, but when I had my first one, we had a lot of kids. I'll never forget this, and I always tell people this. My very first event, 2018, we only had 20 kids from Savannah, and the game was in Savannah. Most of the kids, out of 175, almost 200, came from far and wide. We talking about New Hampshire, uh, Ohio, Cali, everywhere, came to Savannah, Georgia at Calvary Day
Right.
and played in this all-star event. Well, since then, the game has grown. The competition has gotten a whole lot better. And I saw somebody say the downside to all-star games is it waters down the competition. I will say and that is true to a sense. We've just been blessed to not have that happen here at our game. I don't know how, I don't know why, but we've been blessed with a lot of great competition from the top to the bottom, every single age group. Now, for me, the most important, every age group is really important, but for recruiting purposes, I tell this to my parents every year. We are the conversation starter, right?
Right.
We see kids on the 7th grade and the 8th grade level, and we start contacting coaches. Most of our coaches that coach in our game are former NFL players, participated in the NFL, college players, current or former high school coaches, and then some of the better youth youth coaches that that are in the area and that submit to put in a submission form, and I call and I do a little background check from me and ask them about, hey, some of their football background. Well, what's the
Right.
prowess of their football knowledge? And that's hit and miss for every single game. I do know that we strive now because now everything says showcase.
Right.
The difference was our December event for about 5 years was, hey, whoever it, like y'all say, the pay to play. That's the term that everybody likes to use. Pay to play. Hey, you submit your form, I send you the letter, and it says this is how much it costs to play. You pay. Hey, first one, first come, first serve. But the last 3 years, everything has been a showcase. You have to
Right.
have it is morphed into a showcase where you have to have film on what you are registering for. What we do,
Ooh, well,
yeah, everything.
that's interesting. That now that's interesting because again, we know the difference between the two, all stars and the showcase. Typically, like you say, but they're still being picked because if you have them set in film, you are now being able to make the last call. You or your staff are making the last call.
Absolutely. I am the one that makes the last call between me and my wife. That's it. And listen, for the chauvinist, sexist guys out there, I'm like, oh, his wife. Listen, man, let me tell y'all something. I told somebody this at an event. I think you might have even been close to me. I said that lady know more football and know how to spot more talent
You
than
Hey, you ain't
90% of
lying.
guys out there.
You ain't lying. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, don't get it twisted now. She might not get out there and blow the whistle and tell you what to do and run this play and run that. But that's not all that is about football. How to manage. You have to be a good manager and a people person and things of that nature. She knows a lot about it. The ins and outs of it. I've seen these two before behind closed doors in the car with, like I tell